Hello everyone, welcome back to Smart Contract Labs. I hope you all are doing well. So in today's video, we are going to talk about the ERC20 tokens, and we will generate the ERC tokens by using the standard ERC20 standard. So what is ERC20? So ERC20 tokens are digital assets that are built on Ethereum blockchain and that follows the ERC20 token standard. They are fungible tokens, meaning that each token is interchangeable and indistinguishable from another token of same type. And we have different purpose of creating the ERC tokens. We can use them for trading and for representing your digital assets and so on. So here we are going to create a simple token. The name of this token is simple token, and we will create by using the ERC20 standard. And these are the following features that we are going to provide by creating this token. So we will create this token with a standard name, symbol, and decimal properties, and this is optional. Either you can use them or not. And we will use this balances functionality of it to check the token balance of each address, and then allowances to keep track of approved spending limits for each address, and the many more functions like transfer, approve, and transfer from functions. So there are two ways of doing the same. Either you can use directly the ERC20 standard functions and call its constructor, and it automatically have all the functions. And if you want, you can also customize, or you can also design your own functions. So what we are doing, because there is no need to work on the all the functions that are already available in its standard. So that's why we are going to use its standard and deploy it with a name and symbol, and let's see how it's work. So I have already opened this Remix IDE. You can do the same by just type on Google Remix IDE Ethereum, and this is a dashboard of this Remix IDE. So what I'm going to do, I just go to the smart contract lab and create a new file, and name is at simple token. So, like I said, whenever we do the coding in solidity language, we have to specify the two necessary information. First one is your license identifier, and second one your compiler version. So I just open another file and I copy all this info to these two information. This is a common information, and just I'll copy here and just paste it here. Let me copy and paste it here. Right, let me zoom it first. So here, so if you want to use the standard ERC20 standard, so what you need to do is just go on the Google and type open zip link ERC20 and just click on this GitHub link where you have a ERC20.sol file, and you need to copy this link where we have all the functions, so that we can use this function. So for using any other the external link and the file, we have a keyword called as import, and here you need to copy that link here and just terminate it by the if you want to use the functionality of another smart contract, or maybe the external the resource, so you can use this import keyword here and just copy your specify your the file name or the URL of the website under the double quotes, right? Next, we are going to create a contract. So the contract name is simple token. Or here, because I want to use the functionality of the ERC20 standard. So that's why if you want to use the functionality of any other contract, so the first thing we need to do is to inherit it. So whenever you are inheriting any contract or any other file, so all its features and functions are available to you, so that you can use it and use its functionality and do the things that you want to do. So here we have a solidity file called ERC20. Like I have copied here till ERC20.SOL. Make sure you're also doing the same. So I am going to use inherit this solidity file so that I can use all its functions for my token. Uh, Right, so I'm going to do like this, ERC20. So I'm going to inherit it. And for inheriting, we have a keyword called, we have a keyword is. So this is how you can inherit the another file here. Now I have inherited this the standard file ERC20. Now what I'm going to do, I'll call this constructor or mint the tokens by passing my tokens parameter. So I'm creating the constructor, and here I'm taking it as a parameterized constructor, and I'm going to pass the information of my token. First information is the name of my token, and second information is the symbol that represent my uh, token. And next I'll pass the initial supply. That means the initial amount of the initial amount that I want to create, the token amount, how many tokens I want to create. That field I give in this variable, that is your initial supply. And next I'm going to use ERC20 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 standard, and here I'm going to pass name and symbol, two variables, and then I define its scope like this. And I'm going to mint my token by using the mint functionality. And here I will pass my address, the address from which I am gonna deploy this contract, and the initial supply, and I just terminate this. So this is how you can create your token by using the ERC20 standard. So let me, so that's all. Let me compile it first. So it is compiled, and just deploy it by passing all these variables that I have mentioned here. So first one is your name. So the name of my token is simple token. And what is the symbol? Symbol is ST. And initial supplies, I want a 10,000, and just deploy it. So it is deployed. So once you click on it, you can see there are many functions. We have not created any functions here in our simple token, but you are using the functionality or the functions of ERC20 file, right? Solidity file. So that's why we have got so many functions here that are already there in this standard. So what we are doing, we are just using this standard um, without coding all this approval, transfer, and transfer from function, right? If you want to check the balance of your account, you just copy this uh, address and just paste it here, and you can check the balance. So here I have minted the 10,000 tokens. So you can see here the balance is 10,000. What is the name of my token? Is simple token. What is the symbol? Is ST. Total supplies are 10,000. Now, if I want to transfer the some amount to the certain address, so what I'm going to do, I'll select the second address. I copied it here, and just make sure I'll calling the functions from this the my address, the deployer address, and so I'm going to transfer Control V to this address. How many? Uh, 1000 tokens. So just transfer it. So this is successful. Now you can check the balance again. So now I have a balance of 9000 because I have transferred the 1000 token to this address. And this is also utility transfer from the address from which you want to transfer to the address you want to transfer and the value, right? You can also use this. And this, the allowance is is a function in which the you can specify the address and the spender. You are approving the spender that yes, this is this now the spender can spend this the tokens that is owned by the owner. So this is how you can, and here you can approve the standard, that how many tokens you are approving for this spender. So these are the different functionality that we have in this ERC20 standard, and you can use them directly. And if you want to check out the functionality of it, the different functions, so here the different function, and this is the function of balance of, and here it has the it has a definition that at the starting they have used the balances as a mapping. Here is a mapping, and where we have a mapping of address to the tokens. And by using this mapping, they are providing the balance. Similarly, we have a transfer function here, address to and value. And this is how they have used the same logic that we use for giving you the value, and it is returning the true. Then allowances, approve, all these functions that you have here, and all this functionality we can see in this ERC20 file. But why we are having all this function? Because we have inherited this standard, and we are just using this functions for maintaining our initial supply here. So this is how we can create the ERC20 tokens, and you can check them out. You can check all other functions as well. And I have used this mint functions for initially creating your token, and this is how it works. So that's all from my side for today's lecture. If you have any issues and problem, you can reach out to me. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.